Well, there's a whole lot of high class people out there looking down on me. 'Cause the country club where I belong is a honky tonk till 3 in the morning. I'm wearing those fancy clothes, those types of three-piece suits. You can find me in my camouflage cat t-shirt, cowboy boots. If I don't fit your social class, you can kiss my country ass. If you ain't down on backwoods redneck, and come on, stand up and raise your glass. If you ain't down with my outlaw crowd, you can kiss my country ass. Well, I'll be front porch sitting, guitar picking, moonshine sipping, tobacco juice spitting, country boy from the woods. Chicken and bluegill fishing and outlaw women. And I wouldn't change if I could. Nah, I ain't trying to start no fight, but I'll finish one every time. So you just mind your own damn business, stay the hell out of mine. If you got a problem with that, you can kiss my country ass. I said, if you've got a problem with any of that, you can kiss my natural born redneck to the bone, ever loving country ass. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Hunting for Entertainment today. I just need something to clear my head, so I thought I would just do a kicking back with Bob. Just have some fun with it. Because, what's the point in having life if you can't have fun with it? So, anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what comes out this month. I'm looking forward to Wednesday. I'm looking forward to seeing some other stuff outside of that. Waiting on some news for video games and that. And I will say I got my Xbox Series S and I am loving it. Uh, Only thing I don't love is restarting on most of the games that I have because they were all PlayStation wise. So, but it is what it is. But anyway, so today I'm going to kind of do a kind of Q&A type deal. So, you want to drop anything you want to know about me, uh, go ahead in the comment section below. I will answer said comments. Just trying to have some fun today for a little bit, testing out the internet as well. Hey, Katie, glad you could stop by. Hope you're having a great day. Glad to see you in there, as well as Crazy Cosplayer, Haru. Welcome. But yeah, so if there's any questions or that you guys want to know about me, feel free to ask. Like I said, I will answer the comments and have a fun time. In the meantime, I will say with the Xbox Series S, it's hard to do recording and stuff. Some of the games I have keep crashing right now, so that's kind of delaying me in the quest of doing some Fallout stuff. But that is what that is. That'll hopefully resolve itself soon. I'm very glad on that. So, just trying to live life to the fullest right now. But I will say I'm looking forward to getting Hogwarts Legacy on there for the Xbox Series S. So I want to do some stuff with that and Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War as well. Because I do want to explore some Middle Earth stuff. But in the meantime, right now, I'm just trying to see if I have a stable connection on top of everything. Because I've been having some bad issues for last week. So far it's holding up good. So that's the important thing. That even through all the struggles, things are getting back to normal, so I can at least do live streams with people again, and on my own stuff. So holding on strong and hoping that the connection stays good because we're only 5 minutes in. So, but yeah, been uh I have to double check and see if the legacy is, but I don't think they are, nor should they. And I'm not insulting the Nintendo Switch. It's just the capabilities that the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and even PC have just really aren't compatible with the Switch. The Switch, if they do, it'll probably be like a modified version, like they kind of did with the old games for when it was like Game Boy, DS, all that. But at this point, I don't think they are. It does, but at the same time, it is what it is. I gotta figure out how to get the right ports in that because the Series S only has the one HDMI, so it's kind of stalling me on that. But it is what it is. I can't complain too much. Well, that's good, but I'm not really much of a Fortnite guy. Personally, I think Fortnite's kind of mid-tier gaming. I mean, not much in the way of having fun there. I mean, it's just me. I don't find any enjoyment in Fortnite. I mean, never have, still haven't. I've tried to go back numerous times, but I mean, that game alone is different than the hardware capabilities of most games. Like, there's a reason Fallout is not on Nintendo products, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, these open world things have a lot of memory, and the Switch itself, like, takes up like it's just an odd system when it comes to how things load up. So that's why Fortnite, Apex Legends, and that would work more than say like Fallout 5, Hogwarts Legacy. I don't like it on either personally. I've tried on all three consoles. I think Fortnite's just an overrated game personally. I know that's a hot take, a very hot take, but that's just my opinion with that. Uh so I can't hate on it too much because hey, at the end of the day, it makes some money. It makes the company money, and at the end of the day, that's what it is. Just like I won't sit here and play another Madden game for till they fix up and change the formula. I mean, it's the same stuff game in and game out since pretty much 15. It's just hot garbage. It really takes away from the fun of gaming, in my opinion. I mean, Madden used to be great. One of my favorite all time Maddens is probably Madden 10. I mean, it was so fun. And NCAA, I mean, everyone looks at 14 as the high point of the series, but I personally think NCAA '07 or '08 is my favorite in that franchise with college football. So, but hey, like I said, everybody's entitled to their opinion when it comes to gaming. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean someone else can't. It's just like movies and artwork. What I hate, someone else is gonna like. So, personally, as much as I liked the DS, I don't really miss them. I've always been more of the console kind of gamer for the storytellings and that with the games. Like, I know everybody like frowns Bethesda, but Bethesda still did a decent enough job, in my opinion, with the Fallout franchise, Elder Scrolls franchise. I am looking forward to Starfield when that comes out next year as well. That should be a fun time. Uh, Probably one of my favorite role playing games of all time is from the computer, and it's not even like great graphics or that. And it's turn RPG, and that would be Fallout 2. Uh so not a lot of people of today's generation is going to want to go back and play that usually because they're all into these first person shooters, frame rates, and all that. And the original two Fallouts that I love aren't that. It's completely different. There's probably some people that'll go get a computer, try it out, maybe beat the story, get the lore, and have fun with it. But man, it's hard finding people that enjoy that franchise for the first two like I do. Elder Scrolls, the same thing. The PC versions were fun back in the day with Arena, Daggerfall. Uh, I will say what I miss most is probably the Game Boy games. I think Game Boy games did it better than the DS, even though the graphics weren't there. I'll throw out saying the original Game Boy because man, some of those games are a lot harder than what the DS and that was. I mean, even Pokemon man has become so simple and well, I'm gonna say this: start out with the original, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have yourself a hard time. Believe me, it's gonna be really confusing the first time through because you're not used to the first turn-based RPGs. And that Fallout was the first game I ever actually did play, and that was on PC because my friend gave me a copy, and I had it on the computer. It was a fun game. Uh, Leveling was fun, but trying to build a special was a little confusing as a young kid. But it was definitely worth it to get into it because Fallout's one of those franchises I love, near and dear to my heart. It's always going to hold up, even though Bethesda did kind of break some of the lore behind it. But at the end of the day, it's still a franchise I love. Bethesda was able to get licensed music in the game. Uh, like a lot of the older songs in that. And it was fun. It's just fun if you're into that. Uh, just fun. It's not so. I will say Fallout 4. I think did the best job with it all, with the having the perk system over skill points and that. Because even back in 2008, skill points were so. It was old technology. Like you could have 100 and sneak and try pickpocketing somebody, and it's still a chance of the dice whether you'll do it or not. And it's kind of crazy. And a lot of people always complained that when Fallout 4 first came out with that, like, oh, we're getting rid of the skill system. Why are you getting rid of that and that? But it really did. But anyway, with that being said, I'll also say this. I think if we're gonna talk Bethesda, I think we gotta talk about Elder Scrolls more. I think that's really their baby, their franchise, and they've done amazing work with it. And at the end of the day, I'll always stand by saying that I love Elder Scrolls just a tad bit more in the sense of role playing than I do Fallout. But Fallout, man, just is one of those I have too much fun with it. But but man, it's just kind of crazy. Anyway, I do have to get going for right now. Something came up. Uh, so it's nothing bad. I just got a call from someone. I have to actually do some work. So I hate to cut this one short, but I do have to get going. So if I'm able to, I'll go back live again later tonight. But in the meantime, everybody have a good night, good afternoon, good morning, or even good night, depending where you're located in the world. Uh, and I'll talk to everybody later.